So the next house, babe.
Jefferson Street.
Yes, so that was the fixer upper. So you want to explain the house, babe?
The house is it's like basically like a shed, like a small tiny shed, but on a huge piece of land. The land is huge though, but it's like a huge.
I think it was 600 and something meters squared.
Yeah.
But the house was kind of like, you could never make it beautiful.
No.
It was like one of those houses, like it was wooden and it's 2-bedroom. Yeah. And we, like I said to you guys, we wanted a 3-bedroom, but we were willing to. I think we liked where it was. Yeah. But now that we've rethought it, we don't like where it was.
Like we've changed our mind.
Exactly, and it was near my old high school. Like I know people that watch this that went to my old high school will be like, oh my god, I know where that is. Yeah, and then so we were going to get that, but we offered real low, like to the point where I don't think he could have considered it. We were like 400 and something. Yeah. But I think because we were thinking, oh, we're gonna have to do a lot of work just to move in. Yeah. And that was like another house, like the crazy house that we were glad we didn't get in the end, because we were thinking, oh, maybe in the future we'll, you know, build units
and for investment wise. But I think that house is for investors.
Yeah,
so that they can knock it off. Yeah, they can build units in there. Yeah,
that's the thing. It wasn't for us, for a first-time buyer, for our new house. It wasn't for us, and I think my mother was very happy we didn't buy that property. My mum thought we'd never leave if we bought that property. So I'm glad that we didn't buy that.
And it got too much work to be done, and it was 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, it was 2 bedroom, a bathroom, and had holes in the ground. It was just a lot of work. I think my dad was all excited about it because my dad likes to renovate. He likes handiwork, so he was like, yeah, I'm coming over to help. But yeah, like the house was so bad that they didn't even put pictures up. So, and the guy thought painting it would help. And we were just like, probably not. And then they painted weird color. Oh, guys, if you guys are selling a house, don't paint it. I feel like, especially weird colors, if you're gonna paint it white. Don't you think, babe?
Yeah, paint it white.
Yeah, because otherwise.
But I think outside is white, isn't it?
Yeah, but the inside, remember they started painting the roofs?
Yeah, they started renovating it. To their taste, to their own, the color that they want.
Like if you're selling a house, like you're better off doing white, because then people can paint over it.
Yeah, they can paint over it.
So
they can
like
put their own color.
If you want to paint it, that is like. And
it's like we went to one house and the the corners.
Yeah.
The corners were blue.
Yeah,
they were blue
corners,
and they have white ceiling and white wall, and blue is just round.
Yeah, like what's the? It's crazy. Like I just think if you are selling a house, it's not worth it. Make it cheaper. And sell it, you know what I mean? Gets them to do the work. Or just paint it white. Don't paint it your like brown, because I think this was a pooey brown. I was like, I don't really want to live in the poo house. But anyway, we did go for that and we didn't get it. But I think he wanted a lot more than. Because like I said, our budget...
He's selling the land and he's selling the location too, like the St. Albans location. You know how everybody wants...
Yeah, but it's actually... it wasn't in one of those peak areas in St. Albans though.
Oh,
It's
not in the... it's not too far from the station though, but you have to... I like houses that are right next to the main road, but not right on the main road. Like you have to go 2 streets down from the main road or 1 street down to the main road. That's what I like it,
Yeah, because you're close to stuff. Because main roads usually have everything.
And I think there's a lot of traffic too. There's a lot of cars. I think in the end, it's too noisy too.
We were glad we didn't get that.
Nah, I don't like right on the main road. I don't. And it's hard to get parking. It's hard to get out. If people come to visit you, where are they going to park too?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, the third house, guys. This house we were so excited about. We loved the windows. Like, they're popping up now probably. We loved it. It looked beautiful. It was amazing. We were so excited.
Atheldene, I like it because you don't have a neighbor behind you.
Yes.
But people can jump over the fence too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like having a house right next to the park. like people can jump over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better you have a neighbor there.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So basically what it was there was water tanks behind
Water
us.
tanks behind it.
So that house.
It's water tanks that are your neighbor.
Yeah. So which was really cool, and it worked out real well. So this is where we were talking about the third house. Talking about building inspections. Make sure you make it a priority. Because this house we're like, yes, we got it for. We were gonna get it for $470, I think it was. And we were like, yes, so cheap.
We hit a jackpot.
Yeah, we hit a jackpot. It was so like big lounge room, nice kitchen, everything was quite nice. There was a few cracks, but we were like, oh yeah, we'll fix
fine.
that.
We'll fix it, yeah.
Then the building inspector came. He was fantastic, by the way. He was great.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice.
It was really
nice.
lovely.
He's nice.
And just a quick tip, guys: try and get a few inspected, like get quotes.
Yeah.
Because usually they'll do it cheaper if they find out someone else will do it cheaper.
Yeah.
So Noah, do you want to explain what happened?
So basically the house is falling apart. That's what is happening.
Yes.
We saw. I didn't even see the big crack at the back. You know.
You didn't.
No, I didn't see
It was
that.
in one of the rooms.
No, but you know how he, he took us behind at the back. Yeah, I didn't see that crack, that big huge crack.
No, because it was like I could see it, and what it was it was like kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. If it was like by like this,
Yeah.
like at the same thing, it would be fine. But because it was like one forward, one back, that means the house is not.
It's not. It's falling.
It's
the house
moving.
is falling apart. Yeah.
So he basically said almost, oh, one night you might go to bed and find your roof gone.
Yeah, your roof is gone. Yeah.
your floor gone, sorry, or your wall gone. And I was like,
what? You be like, babe, you be like, water touches you, and you're like, where is the water coming from? And you look up, there's no roof. that rain is coming in.
It was crazy, and we were so excited, and then
it's gone.
So
he said the house is falling apart.
he said it was falling out, and I said, oh, okay, can we fix it? How much would it cost? And he goes, you could knock it down.
Yeah, you can knock it down.
Apparently it was so bad that you can't even rent it out. He said it would be illegal to rent it out.
Illegal. Like there'll be a lot of fines too, because they did some extensions on the garage and all that.
Oh yeah, he was saying that the garage wasn't even done properly. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think there would be fines for that though. But he said that it would fall down.
Oh, it would fall down.
Everything would fall down.
Everything would fall
and
down.
he said it was because of the water. And he goes, I don't know if it was the tanks or it was a leakage left. But anyway, basically. We didn't get the house.
I was thinking because you know the soil, well, because of the water tanks at the back, maybe it affected the soil around there. Like
he couldn't say that because then he could be liable because he hasn't checked. But
but another thing is there's a lot of houses around that end. I don't know whether they also have the same problem, because if that one has the same, if that one is falling apart, the other houses might also be falling apart. You know what I'm saying? So and I've seen a lot of houses there. People are living in their houses. I think that house is old.
But also they said that it wasn't built properly.
Oh, right.
So that's what they were saying, that they should have
foundation.
So yeah, so you could buy that land and build a house that wouldn't fall. But because they didn't build it properly, that's why it's falling.
It's falling, yeah.
And they were also, so that house we really fell in love with, and we were so excited. It was like perfect. And I was like, yes, we found a house, and telling my family and friends, oh, and it's right near the station. It was like so good in a quiet area. And then we got the building inspection. But that's okay. It was good. We were really depressed afterwards, I'll be honest, and we thought we were gonna find anything else.
And the one of the thing is the house is sold, by the way.
Yes,
somebody
sold, and they're living in it.
Yeah, they're living in
and
it.
I'm like, what? Did anyone tell them?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think this agency are looking for somebody that will be like that is in a rush to buy a house.
Yes.
Like that will not do house inspections and all that. They just move in. You know.
your time.
Yeah, that's
guys. Building inspection, take your time. Read the contract.
Yeah.
I think these are all very important things. If you don't know, get your dad to help, get your family member to help, someone that knows, like, just to help you. I think my dad has been amazing through this whole process. Like, he's helped with the bank stuff and he's given us advice. I think it would have been really hard if it was just us, don't you think?
Yeah, it's true.
Because we just don't know little bit, like, 'cause, you know, when you never bought a house, you don't know what to look for. But yeah, so that house ended up selling for $450.
Yeah, $450. They're lucky though, it's cheap, but the money they're gonna spend on that house is gonna be too much.
I wonder if they didn't tell them. Because basically what happened was our inspector told us that he got told off
for telling all the
problems.
Telling us all the problems, all the secrets.
Why did you lie? And he goes, I didn't. I told the truth. I did exactly what it. And then basically later they said, oh, we'll come back to you and tell you the truth, like, you know, what it actually is, what problems. They never called back. So obviously they did an inspection and found the same exact problems. So lucky. So make sure you get a good building inspector. Don't just get a lazy one. Like, if you feel like he's not doing a job, put a complaint in. I like the other one. He takes his job seriously. And we used him for our next one, which we're not going to talk about this episode because it's too long. It's too long, and we want it to be a big surprise. But yeah, so just to give you a little hint, we call it the Mexican house. And you'll see why in our next episode, and we'll talk about our whole process of getting that house. So I hope you enjoy. We'll even do a house tour at some point so they can see. Yes, we'll do a house tour of this house we're currently living in, and then show it when it's empty, and then also when we move into a new house, which is soon. Yeah, babe, high five there. Yeah. We hit a jackpot. Yes, super excited. I'm so pumped. It was worth waiting, and I'm glad we did that. But yeah, anyway. So you want to say anything else? That's the we're just giving them advice, you know. Yeah, this is the heads up. This is just a heads up, you know. But also this is a sum up of what our process was and the 3 houses we did consider buying. I thought it's interesting to kind of see. You have to remember the things that we were looking for was 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms, yeah. A fixer-upper, grass, and close grass, to you can have your barbecues on, but also not all concrete. That's the other thing. As we kind of considered houses, our things changed on what we wanted. Like, so for example, it became grass was a big thing. We wanted that because the Beverly house didn't have it. And then when we went to the Jameson house, land, you know, huge land. Yeah. Well, then Jameson house, we were like, oh yeah, we got the land, but then we realized no, the house is too hard to fix, and it's got 2 bedrooms, and it's like no. So we were a bit more stricter with the 3 bedrooms. And then we found that house, and we're like yes, and then had grass, had 3 bedrooms, but sadly it was falling down. But yeah, but we found the dream house now, and watch for our next episode. Make sure you subscribe, and you'll get to see, share, comment, what's coming up. Whoop, whoop. We got more coming. Yes, our new house is coming. Alright, see you guys later. See you in our next episode, and I hope you enjoy. Make sure you drop a comment, like share, comment. Tell us what you want to see. If this bores the crap out of you, tell us. You can I don't know whether in the houses that they're selling, whether they will allow cameras or they will allow for you to video in there. Like, we can do episodes of houses that they sell. Maybe at some point. Yeah, later. That once Corona is over. When Corona is over. Yeah. But maybe at one point, if you do enjoy seeing these houses, please tell us, because we'll do more of it. But if you're not enjoying it, tell us as well, because we're trying to cater to you guys as well as, you know, we're trying to share our lives. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.